Hello, all. I don't know where to start. As I'm sure you all know by now, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball and Dr. Slump, has passed away. It happened last week. It was blood clot in the brain. Well, just it. I'm not. I don't know. I I'm not going off a script because it's just I can't find the words. It's just sure you all know me for my Naruto videos, and let's just say this: if I didn't see Dragon Ball growing up, Dragon Ball Z, I would not have read Naruto, and so I wouldn't have made those videos. And forgive me, but my cat Hector is kind of wild, and he hates when I go on the computer for some reason, so I gotta deal with that too. I'm not really in the mood to do it, but he doesn't really understand what's happening, so I guess I can't blame him. Well, okay, my first memory of Dragon Ball Z, I was a kid. I forget how old I was, but I went, I came home from church, and we turned on the TV, and I think an episode of the Namek Saga was airing. Like, Dragon Ball Z in the US, it was airing on Sundays at the time, I think, like syndication. I remember thinking to myself, this looks different from all the other cartoons I watch. It because I don't know. I guess I always had a feeling it was a Japanese cartoon, but I wasn't entirely sure. I wasn't sure at the time, but and well, I got hooked into it. My dad didn't understand it. He was like, of all the shows you watch, this is the one I hate. I This is the one I like the least. And I was like, well, no, I don't really care, Dad. But I think what really got me into it was just the fighting because I was in the Power Rangers at the time, and you know it was it was a big, like, I didn't know how censored Dragon Ball Z was when they brought it here. I found that out years later. But Japanese and American airwaves are two completely different things. I I think my favorite thing that, like, when I was in middle school, like, one of the best things to do was to go home from school and just watch Tsunami while they were airing the Cell Saga. It was like I looked forward to that every day. I was like, oh, I'm in school. I want to get out of school so bad so I can go home and watch Dragon Ball Z. And it was it was something special. Toriyama's influence is not just Dragon Ball. I mean, he also has Dr. Slump. He did the character designs for Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger. I'd love to replay Chrono Trigger, by the way, but it's been a while because I don't know. For some reason, Square has doesn't seem to think that game sells very well. Huh. And seeing how lots of creators are just sharing grief, like I saw Oda and Kishimoto's message, and well, seeing Kishimoto that emotional was shocking to me. I mean, Japan he tends to be very quiet and reserved, so but well, this year I was planning to do I had the idea of doing One Piece and Dragon Ball at the same time, and but I never imagined that it would be, you know, with Toriyama deceased, you know, having passed away. I mean, I was gonna like that's just I I. Mm, well, I mean, more than just that we lost a creator. A husband died, a father died, a man died. It just. If it wasn't for Dragon Ball, we wouldn't have One Piece. We wouldn't have Naruto. We wouldn't have Bleach. We wouldn't have. Well, we wouldn't have anything that we have today, really. He changed shonen. He shonen as we know it would not exist today if it wasn't for Toriyama. I'm sorry for all the pauses, but I'm speaking from the heart. I can't write a script right now. I can't I I well, my favorite, I think arguably my favorite saga of shonen might be the Science Saga. Like that is in my opinion peak shonen. That is absolutely one of the best shonen arcs ever. It's near the top because it's almost flawless. It's damn near flawless. It's just that good. It's yeah, I was about to do a Sonic X review, but I don't know. It just I don't know what to do right now. Just I woke up. Apparently the news broke late last night. I was in bed, so I didn't see it until I woke up this morning. It was just to go like that. That was just horrible. He deserved a way better than that. It just I'm still processing it. I, Oda, reading like he really admired Toriyama, so I wouldn't be surprised if he puts One Piece on hiatus for a little while because I think like Shonen Jump should do something because I don't know, maybe they are. I'm not informed at the moment. It just like just give everybody a day to grieve. Just give everybody some time. It just I can't go to whatever the public gathering is, but I saw the Chinese ministry was reacting to it. It's just that's just the impact this man had. He was known all over the world, and very few people can say that. Like that's just how much of an impact he had on the world. It so I don't know what the future of the Dragon Ball IP will be, but I don't know where I stand because uh I don't know. Without Toriyama, I don't know if I'm that interested. We'll always have the original manga, and that's fine, but So, I if I don't know, you want to share like wherever you are, Toriyama. I hope heaven's just like you envisioned, just getting welcomed into the afterlife. Maybe you're on Snake Way, cracking jokes with King Kai, and uh, I wish we had some Dragon Balls to wish you back to life. I really did do, but it Dragon Balls won't grant us our wish right now. Uh, I mean, I was due for a replay of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Probably put that next on my list because I want to re-record that whole thing. Because I had the DLC to do, and I know there's a Shining Burst. I'm sure that'll have a little tribute to Toriyama. Dragon Ball will live on, and you know Toriyama will live on through Dragon Ball. It's one thing I've learned is that if anything, it's that's true immortality that your work lives on after you die. It's just a piece of you still lives on. If there's any kind of immortality in this world, that's it just I'm not gonna go on and on. Uh, Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Thanks for giving the world Dragon Ball. Much love.